the solar system essentially it's this big ginormous mass of the sun and everything that goes around it because of the gravity. It's an interesting place. It looks like they're kind of all squished together. This was just for the selfie photo. It doesn't actually work like this. There are enormous distances between each and every one of those planets. They're just mind-bogglingly far away from each other. To get from Earth to Mars with our fastest rockets is about 9 months. Right? To get to Pluto, we just had sent our best scientists of the world have been working for decades on developing the fastest engine ever made, and it took them 10 years to get to Pluto with the fastest rocket we ever built, or fastest spaceship we ever built. 50,000 kilometers an hour. It's very fast. Don't try that in a school zone. So these are the planets and the dwarf planets. There are also about 200 moons in these planets. So we have one moon, but say Jupiter and Saturn, they have like 60 or 80 moons each. It's a pretty big place. Now, the size is the mind-boggling bit. So let me show you another quick video. We'll just start kind of from here. So this is our moon, okay? Then you have Mercury. These are the planets. Mars, of course, which is slightly smaller than Earth. This is Venus, which is almost the size of Earth itself. You are here. You see, it says whoa, this is Neptune. These are the gas giants. Neptune is the smallest one. Saturn, without the rings, second. And Jupiter, which is the biggest planet in our solar system. But wait, it gets bigger. The Sun, which is our star. But there are far bigger stars than our Sun. Sirius A, or Pollux, or a few other ones. And it gets bigger and bigger. Look at our Sun in comparison to this ginormous monstrosity. And it just gets enormously big. Look at this thing. This is a blue supergiant. And then it becomes a blue hypergiant. They just become bigger and bigger and bigger. The red supergiant. And then I think this is the biggest star we know of. Oh, sorry, this one is the biggest star we know of. VY Canis Majoris, which is a very catchy name. Try to comment it. Now, if you look at Earth compared to this massive, enormously huge thing, you may see this tiny speck of dust, which is Earth. Everything, So, yeah, big place, universe. These are the planets, these are the stars, or some of the stars. There's also this thing called exoplanets. Exoplanets, we are a planet going around our star, which is the Sun. There are other planets going around other stars. We found about 2,000 of them. You may have heard recently about this one, which is called, again, catchy name, Kepler 452b. I don't know why that's why I don't like about science. Just call it Sam or some logical name. I don't know. Anyway, so exoplanets are planets, kind of like Earth, which go around another planet. This one is about 1,400 light years away. So don't start packing yet, because our closest star, which is 4 light years away only, with the best technology we have, it will take us about close to 100,000 years to get to that 4 light year away star. This is 1,400 light years away, so yeah, don't pack yet. We need something better. All the exoplanets we found so far are in this tiny circle, which is the Sun in the center, and kind of we look around it with our telescopes. This is the galaxy, our Milky Way galaxy. So you can see we're just going to start exploring with. It's kind of hard to find them. This is the Milky Way galaxy, and we are kind of somewhere in one of the outskirt arms of this Milky Way galaxy. There's a big, giant, massive black hole in the center. Our Milky Way galaxy, our Sun is one star. You know how many stars they have? They have 200 billion stars. So back in the day, you say, dude, this is a big number. 200 billion stars, like our Sun. Many of them have solar systems like our own. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening in this galaxy, and this galaxy is one out of about 200 billion galaxies which we see in the known universe. So there's something called a known universe, which is, if this is our Milky Way galaxy, and we look all around in all directions, we can see all these clusters of galaxies all around us, 200 billion galaxies. We don't know what's beyond it. We just can't see it. because when you look that far, you look actually back in time, which is kind of weird. So yeah, this is our known universe. It's a pretty big place. Yeah, it's pretty big. You think Australia's big? It's a big place. And in this ginormous universe, this is Earth, as pictured from the spacecraft Cassini, which is about 900 miles away from Earth. Carl Sagan, I hope you heard about him, he's one of the late famous scientists. He wrote this beautiful poem called The Pale Blue Dot. I'll take a snippet of it, which essentially said, "From this distant vantage point, the Earth might not seem of any particular interest. But for us, it's different. Consider again that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, every king and peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor and explorer, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives." I think this is just one of those beautiful poetic moments of science. This is just so exciting. This tiny little dot, everything we've ever known in all of history and before that, which is, this tiny, tiny fraction.